Hello everyone, Alexander here with you, and that means the company ASPRO. This is the second part of the video dedicated to ASPRO Kombo. If you haven't watched the first part, we recommend checking it out first. Right here. Let's not get distracted anymore, as there's a ton of useful information ahead about this monster. The screw pair is the only consumable element of the station. The more often and better you maintain it, the less frequently you'll need to replace it. And how to maintain it, we will show further. When the station first comes into your hand, you need to disassemble and lubricate the screw pair. This is very important. First of all, we need to remove this cover that protects the pressure controller. For this, we will need a 24mm wrench. Next, we unscrew 3 bolts. Here, here, and here. We take out the screw pair, having first removed the key. Now we need to remove the screw from the screw pair. Unscrew it clockwise. We disassembled the screw pair to lubricate it with silicone spray. This needs to be done at the first start and after the completion of each job. An important point, friends. Do not lubricate with soap, or oil, or solvent-based products. They destroy rubber. Next, feel like a wine sommelier and screw the rotor-DE counterclockwise. So, the screw is already in place. Another important point, to avoid misalignment of the structure, the nuts should be tightened evenly. If you've ever had a car and changed its wheels, you know what I'm talking about. It's best to tighten the top nuts first and then the bottom one. Even glass. The device is already ready. All that's left is to connect the hole. And the gun. And let's not forget that before starting work, it's advisable to check the station's operability with a soap solution. Now we will tell you about the control elements of this station. If the green light is on, it means the station is ready to operate. If something urgent happens and you need to stop the station, hit the emergency stop button and the red light will turn on. Here we have the engine speed regulator, and above it is a display showing the number of revolutions. Here we have the mode selection regulator. We will focus on it in more detail. The station has 3 operating modes: forward, reverse, and automatic. Forward is the movement of material forward. We will test the station's functionality in this mode. The second mode is reverse. It is most often used either during cleaning or when, for example, your hose is clogged. And the third mode is automatic. To operate it, you need to input presets on the controller. The current pressure is displayed on the screen, as well as the upper and lower threshold. When turned on, the run blinks and it needs to be turned off. Run indicates the controller's readiness to operate. Switch to standby mode. We set the pressure using the Z button. This is the lower pressure and this is the upper pressure. The lower pressure is the limit at which the screw starts to work, and the upper is its limit, at which the station stops building pressure. I draw your attention that the pressure is selected empirically so that the screw starts pumping when the trigger is pressed and stops when it is released. But the average values are as follows. For water, it's 50 lower, 70 upper. When puttying, the lower pressure is selected exclusively empirically, so that when the trigger is pressed, the spray is even. And the upper pressure is set to 110 bar. There are 3 units of measurement on the display. Pressure, we need the average value. This is kilograms per square centimeter. They are also atmospheres, also bars. To select it, you need to Press the button upwards when the machine is off. I understand. There's a lot of information and it's quite complex. So let's go over it once more. To set the pressure, we need to switch the run to the off position so that the diode doesn't blink. We turned it off, pressed set, and saw the lower pressure. Set it using the up or down buttons and then pressed set T. And in the same way, set the upper pressure. And after pressing on, the device switched to automatic mode. In automatic mode, the device operates according to the set parameters with the established pressure. Today, we will be using a filler that not every device can handle. This is Airless Garnison, a leveling, ready-to-use filler for high-performance machine and airless application. Used for preliminary and finishing work. Now, we proceed to washing. First, you need to expel the remaining material back into the bucket. We will expel the material in forward mode. Turn the speed regulator. As soon as you see the auger, it's time to stop and add soapy water. Now, using water, we push the remaining material back into the bucket. As soon as soapy water appears, you stop. Add more soapy solution and then rinse the entire system. The remaining water is drained through this drain plug, which is located at the bottom of the hopper. Remember that the auger pair must be washed at the end of each job and lubricated with silicone spray. After all, cleanliness is not only the key to success, but also a sign of your equipment's health. And this was Alexander with you. If you have any questions, contact our managers. And don't forget to like and leave a comment under this video.